We live in interesting times. Here are today's stories.
Flash floods and landslides across France, Greece, and Italy make 9 victims. The death toll in earthquake-ravaged Albania rose to at least 46 on Thursday. Italy's SARDINES movement threatens Salvini's dominance.
Hello everyone, I'm Jeromia San Vicente Abad. Join us today as we bring you news from around the globe. This is Eagle News Italy. At least 9 people have died after heavy rain brought landslide and flash floods to southern Europe. Zavina Balsita for the details.
Violent storms swept through parts of France, Greece, and Italy over the weekend, causing flash floods, landslides, and the collapse of an overpass. Greek media described the storms as leaving a trail of biblical destruction in some areas of the country, while the overpass collapse in northern Italy brought back a chilling reminder of Genoa's Morandi Bridge, which gave way during a thunderstorm in August 2018, killing 43 people. Flash floods in France's Côte d'Azur claimed the lives of 4 people. In Italy, a woman died after her car was swept away by the flood of Bormida River in the north of the country. Lastly, Greece has reported another 4 casualties due to strong winds, rain, and flooding. I am Zavina Balsita, and I am 1 with 25.
Rescuers in Albania continue to dig through the rubble in hope to find more survivors. Joy Maranan for the report.
Earthquake rescue teams in Albania clung to hope on Thursday of finding missing people in survival pockets rubble, as the death toll rose to 46, with some entire families found dead beneath their crumbled homes. The 6.4 magnitude quake, the deadliest in decades, tore down buildings near the Adriatic coast, while people were sleeping just before 4 a.m., 3 a.m. in Greenwich Mean Time on Tuesday. Some 50 survivors have been rescued from the rubble, mostly on the first day. The number of people who may still be buried is unknown. Thousands of people have been displaced, either because their homes were severely damaged or because they were still unsafe due to the continuing aftershocks. I am Frances Jamaranan, and I am 1 with 25.
In Italy, a new movement known as the SARDINES is putting on pressure on right-wing populist Matteo Salvini.
Far-right leader Matteo Salvini's seemingly unstoppable political rise in Italy has been hit by an unlikely challenge from a grassroots movement known as the SARDINES. The group emerged in the city of Bologna last week when 4 friends invited people to join a protest against Salvini's League, whose popularity is growing ahead of an election in the northern Emilia-Romagna region. They were expecting 6,000 people to show up in the pouring rain. Instead, 15,000 packed the piazza like sardines, and a new political movement was born. It has quickly spread across the country, gaining thousands of followers on social media, and seems to have caught the media-savvy Salvini off guard. The movement has an anti-populist agenda of ideas, projects, and concrete plans centered on human beings. They push for inclusive social laws, pro-migration, and pro-environment measures.
Those were our top stories. Stay with us with lifestyles and sports when we return. Welcome back. You are watching Eagle News International, and in this episode of Lifestyle, Eva Marie Cross will take us below surface, life under the sea, an art exhibit in Hamburg.
Moin! Today I am at the 20th Open Art Exhibition in Hamburg, Germany. This art exhibition, called Below Surface, Life Under the Sea, shows 57 photographs of interesting insights into the deep ocean world. Let us dive right into it. This exhibition, that had its opening on September 18, 2019, shows 57 different photographs starting from animal diversity all the way to sunken shipwrecks and icebergs. They all have been captured by the underwater photographer Tobias Friedrich, who is considered to be one of the most awarded underwater photographer in the world. Tobias Friedrich has always been fascinated by the underwater world and therefore started his expedition around the world. He has taken extraordinary shots showing various perspectives of the water surface during dives in Egypt, Iceland and Costa Rica. He even managed to capture a beautiful close-up shot of a 16-meter humpback whale back in 2012. This exhibition stands in cooperation with Horizonta and AMEF. These organizations have the goal to support nature projects and to make at least a small contribution to saving the planet. If you are interested in photography as well as the underwater world, you should give this exhibition by the Underwater World Photographer of the Year 2018, Tobias Friedrich, a visit. The entry is for free until the 29th of March 2020. Your great adventure through the underwater world starts here in Hamburg, Germany. I am Eva Marie Krause and I am 1 with 25.
The members of the Iglesia Ni Cristo in Barcelona recently conducted an Aid for Humanity. Here is the report.
The members of the Church of Christ here in Barcelona, Spain, held a linang pamamahayag as they take part in the Iglesia Ni Cristo's worldwide Aid for Humanity.
The members of the Church of Christ participated actively by inviting many guests in the event. The guests were given goodwill bags, and more importantly, the guests were invited to listen to an evangelical mission. The event was headed by Brother Froilan Enriquez Jr. Many guests expressed their gratitude on this event. Most of them are willing to continue to listen to the words of God, which are taught in Bible studies and worship services in the Church of Christ. The Church of Christ Worldwide Aid to Humanity gains praises and positive feedbacks from different parts of the world. The event was successful because of the cooperation of the members of the Church of Christ and their willingness to help those who are in need. I'm Marco Lipio and I'm 1 with 25.
Vanessa Alanigue will take us to Milan, where the members of the Iglesia Ni Cristo have celebrated their first-year anniversary as an ecclesiastical district.
The members of the Church of Christ from Northern Italy are gathered here today to celebrate their first ecclesiastical district anniversary.
The sad activity was celebrated through a musical evangelical mission. The performers used the Iglesia Ni Cristo original music composition, and in every performance, the ministers and ministerial workers read a Bible verse. The District of Milan was established in November 6, 2018, and is now composed with 10 local congregations and 5 group worship services. The auditorium was overwhelmed with the number of the attendees, and the success of this event marks a memorable experience for all the participants. From ABC Milan, Italy, I am Vanessa Alanigue and I am 1 with 25.
That is all for our lifestyle features. Stay tuned with us with sports news with Robbie Lee Malabanan.
Hi, I am Robily Malabanan and here are our sports news. Lionel Messi wins his 6th Ballon d'Or. Argentine football superstar Lionel Messi has picked up his 6th Ballon d'Or award, preceding Liverpool defender Virgil van Dijk, who came in second, and his eternal rival Cristiano Ronaldo, who finished third. 10 years after winning his first Ballon d'Or, the Barcelona striker is now the first player in football history to win the prize 6 times. Messi so far in 2019 has scored 46 goals in 54 matches, 36 times in 34 La Liga games last season, as he led his team on winning the title. He was also last season's Champions League top scorer with 12 goals. He succeeded Real Madrid and Croatian midfielder Luka Modric, who won the prestigious award last year. Meanwhile, Megan Rapinoe, who shined in the recent Women's World Cup, winning the Golden Boot for top scorer with 6 goals and Golden Ball for best player, has been awarded the Women's Ballon d'Or, succeeding Norway's Ada Hegerberg. Other awards were also given in the event, as Brazilian goalie ALISSON won a new prize for the Goalkeeper of the Year, named after the former USSR legend YASHIN. Dutch defender Matthijs, who now plays at Juventus, succeeded Kylian Mbappe as the winner of the KOPA trophy for the best under-21 footballer. Group stage drawing for Euro 2020 is now all set. France will now face a major hurdle if they are to add the European Championship to their World Cup crown, after coming out in the same Euro 2020 group as Germany and defending European champions Portugal. Neither Portugal nor France were in the pot 1 for the 24-team competition being held in 12 cities across Europe, making them the dangerous teams to avoid for the top seeds. In the drawing event that took place in Bucharest, they were all put together in a high-caliber Group F alongside Germany, who will play all their group games in Munich. That is where Joachim Löw's team will face France in their first match on June 16 and then Portugal on June 20. France beat Germany in the semi-finals of Euro 2016 on home soil before slumping in the final against Portugal. With the 4 best third-place sides all going through, it is very possible all 3 will progress to the last 16. But Löw has no doubt that France, who followed their 1998 World Cup triumph by winning Euro 2000, are the strongest team. Group F will be completed by one of the winners of the playoffs to be played next March, leaving open several possibilities including Hungary, who will play 2 games in Budapest should they make it. Meanwhile, England were drawn with Croatia and Czech Republic in Group D, with Gareth Southgate's team to play group games at Wembley, which will also host the semi-finals and the July 12 final. That group will be completed by the team to emerge victorious from Pet C in the playoffs, either Serbia, Norway, Israel or Scotland. The latter have the added incentive of knowing they will play 2 games in Glasgow in the group stage should they qualify. Italy will face Turkey in Rome in the tournament's opening game on June 12, with Switzerland and Euro 2016 semi-finalists Wales also in that section, Group A. Spain will play Sweden and Poland, as well as a playoff winner in Group E, with Luis Enrique's team playing in Bilbao. Finland will face 2 hosts, Denmark and Russia, as well as a much-fancied Belgium in Group B, and that will be their first Euro. The Netherlands, on the rise after missing Euro 2016 and the last World Cup, will face Ukraine and Austria along with another playoff winner in Group C. St. Petersburg, Copenhagen, Amsterdam, Bucharest and Dublin will also host matches after UEFA decided to spread the Euro across the continent to mark the 60th anniversary of the first tournament way back in 1960. Team Drew prevails at the highest BMX park ever built. Sixteen of the world's best freestyle BMX riders put on a show at the highest BMX freestyle park, located in Nijmegen in the Netherlands, for the new Red Bull Uncontained event. Two teams composed of 7 riders each, led by team captains Daniel Wedemeyer and Drew Besançon, competed in the new BMX freestyle event called the Red Bull Uncontained. The concept of the event was to show the jury and the audience the coolest tricks on this track built by Dutchman Pim van den Bos. More than 2,000 fans were able to watch and enjoy how the teams have managed to push each other beyond their limits by showing off tricks that were never been seen before. Thanks to the 360 tail tap double tail whip trick, American Jake Leiva was voted Rider of the Day by the crowd and fans that were watching the live stream. The BMX Freestyle Park is the latest cycling discipline to be integrated into the Union Cycliste Internationale, or UCI, and will make its debut at the upcoming Olympics next year. That is all for sports news. I am Robbie Lee Malabanan and I am 1 with 25.